Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I have for you is episode 20 of my FIFA 23 Bradford City career mode. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 30 likes on today's episode, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now so close to 1,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below to help boost the video in YouTube algorithm. Get your sign-in suggestions and all that sort of stuff down below. Apart from that, let's waste no further time and get straight into it. For those who haven't already watched the return to the series, we did start out the season with a win. I think it was a 2-0 win against, I want to say, Charlton Athletic. We didn't play the greatest, but we got the job done against a very good side. In today's episode, then, we obviously have 3 more matches coming up for you. Starting out with this one against Exeter City. We're currently at top of the league. We've got a very nice squad. If you want to check out our signings from the last episode, then make sure to go do so before I do go on and eventually spoil it. Sam Stubbs is starting in the centre of defence for Exeter here. Who knows how things could have looked in real life if he would have stayed at Exeter. We still really need to get some attackers in through the door and try and get Osadibe and Hendry off the books. But apart from that, if we get a right winger and maybe a left winger, potentially striker in through the door, I think this squad is looking very nicely. But again, to do that, we are going to need to get some players out the door before we can get some players in, because we don't actually have the transfer budget at the moment, despite actually having an £8 million transfer budget. And I've just noticed something here. The referee, Thomas Parsons. That name has been going around social media quite a lot over the last couple of weeks. We had him away at Crawley. Absolutely abysmal. And then a couple of days ago, he refereed Leyton Orient, sent off both the assistant manager and the manager of Leyton Orient for just asking him a question. Not aggressive, not shouting, not swearing. So fingers crossed he's a little bit better on the game than what he is in real life. I mean, I think it's pretty much impossible to get any worse unless you're Joe Cunliffe. So let's get underway for today's match. It will be, I was going to say Andy Cook there. It's Alan Godoy. Obviously, we've got a number of new faces in here. Not many from the original squad from last season, especially in this starting 11. For some reason, the game speed is absolutely rapid now on here. But we've got an early chance. Alan Godoy does go and fire wide there. The Exeter team on here is very, very good. Like, they've got a lot of good young players. As Sam Stubbs has got the number 4 shirt here for Exeter. Godoy feeds it through. Chapman on the score sheet. Harry Chapman, who's been struggling for form, finds himself on the score sheet. Obviously, in real life, has suffered quite a serious injury and potentially could be getting a ban. On the career mode, though, he's popped up with a goal after there were a number of news outlets reporting that he was really struggling for form. So hopefully that kicks him on now for a big season. He picks up the ball here, finds Godoy, driving forward with it, twisting and turning. He goes inside. Ball looking for Chapman again, but on this occasion it is cut out. Number 14 is Homan. That is Ahmed, isn't it? The left back. I still need to get used to all the numbers and the kit names and all that sort of stuff. But Chapman finds Godoy out wide into Yusuf. Can he cut inside? He does. Can he get a shot off? Maybe. He finds Chapman for the brace. Big save though from Jamal Blackman, who's signed for Burton, I believe, in real life. Corner taken short. Nice set piece routine from us here, and we're working it very nicely. 7 shoots. Who's our number 7? It's Jason Knight. He fires over the bar. 32 minutes on the clock. Positive start from us here. If we can start the season with back-to-back wins, that would obviously be very nice. Chapman looking for that ball through. It finds Godoy. It's really scrappy. It's in the back of the net. And it's the man who is on fire in real life at the moment, Alex Patterson, on the score sheet, doing what he does best, arriving late from midfield, popping up really in positions you wouldn't really expect him to as a central midfielder. Brilliant goal there. Exeter are coming forward here pretty much straight away. Good defending there from us, and we should be able to see this one through to half-time, or maybe can we get a third? Chapman's through ball to Yusuf, though, on this occasion is a little bit overhit. Surely can we have the half-time whistle here? Chapman driving forward, he gets tackled, and there we have it. There is the half-time whistle. We've absolutely annihilated them. Nearly 60% of the ball, 6 times the amount of shots, 5 times the amount of chances created. We are absolutely dominating them right now. Any changes at the break? We're going to get Yusuf off for Rose. Obviously, one of our youngsters, 5-star weak foot, 3-star skills, can play right wing, centre mid, or cam. We're going to get him on that side. Mumba still can't really play right back, so we need to get that sorted as quick as possible. But we're going to leave it for now. Just the one change at the break. I do quite like just making the one change at the break, just to keep things fresh and all that sort of stuff, because we're going to play a lot of games this season. We are now underway, though, for the second half, as Exeter coming forward here straight from the kickoff, and they have a goal back out of completely nothing there. Straight from the kickoff. They've started the completely better of the two sides, and Sam Nombe finds himself on the score sheet. I mean, we've absolutely battered them in the first half. Didn't take all our chances. I mean, we had 5 chances, only scored 2 goals. and now we find ourselves with just a 1-goal lead. They say 2-0 is a very dangerous scoreline in football. Is that going to come into fruition in this one? Good interception there though from Alex Hartridge, and now we're coming forward here. Arthur Dunn cuts inside, finds Alan Godoy, looks to get the shot off, but it's blocked. Dunn wins the ball back, squares it, and at the back post is Jason Knight, our big money signing from Derby County, and we are now going to look to make some substitutions. Chapman is going to come off for Jamie Walker, Hartridge is going to come off for Matty Platt, and we'll put Odesina on the left side. We're also going to bring off Jason Knight for Richie Smallwood because Knight is looking a little bit tired, and Godoy is going to come off for Guedes. Godoy not really affected the game too much so far, and Guedes had a really good pre-season, scored a lot of goals. We've got that 2-goal lead, a little bit of a comfort cushion for us now, and can we maybe go on and get a fourth? Driving forward here is Walker, ball over the top looking for Arthur Dunn. He manages to win that ball eventually, finds Smallwood, inside to Guedes, back to Dunn, back to Guedes. Can he shoot? He does. It goes onto the roof of the netting on at this occasion, and now they've brought on Taylor to the pitch. I'm not really too sure who that is, but 15 minutes to go. Hopefully we should be able to see this one out as the ball is played in behind here though. 10 cuts back, it's a 1-2, and eventually Smallwood manages to win the ball back. Patterson, great ball to find Rose. He cuts inside. Guedes now, ball through into Walker, who wraps the game up. The bagpipe Messi on the score sheet again. 8 minutes left on the clock. It's Bradford City 4, Exeter City 1. We are absolutely battering them right now, and after a shaky start to this second half, we are going to be coming away with the 3 points, certainly in this one. Matt J has now entered the field. It's so strange seeing players playing for the club a year after, even though they left in the January in real life of the window just gone by. But we're coming forward again here. Can we maybe get a fifth before that full-time whistle? Patterson finds Guedes. He finds Walker, shoots. It's 5. It's a brace for Jamie Walker. We were praising Harry Chapman. Walker wants his spot in this starting 11 back. Obviously scored in the last game. Has got a brace here off the bench. And I feel like Jamie Walker has played himself into the starting 11 there. That was an absolutely brilliant performance. Now I think we've got a cup match against Cambridge United. Let's get into it. We are just going to quickly change Barley Mumba to be a natural right back. It is going to take him 6 weeks to do that, but we need him to be playing there rather than just have that stupid yellow annoying warning sign over the top of his head. So we'll get that done. We do also have a message here from Jamie Walker. He says, I've been playing pretty well lately. I'm feeling really good. I hope that means I won't just be on the bench for the game against Cambridge. I'm certainly going to think about it because I feel like obviously, he did very well in the last match. If we have a look at the squad, our fitness is pretty poor. We're, for the large part, pretty tired, apart from maybe the subs who came off. So we are going to need to make some changes for this game. Let's go see how we line up. If my maths is right here, we have 10 changes from the last match. Yusuf is the only player who keeps his spot in the starting 11, but he has moved over to the left wing. The team in full then is Rodriguez, the Youth Academy graduate, in goal, with a back four of Halliday, Platt, Songo, and DeJamis, who apparently can't play. Oh, that's because he's a left back. There we go. DeJamis is at left back with Smallwood and Osadibe in the midfield. Walker in the 10. You've got Yusuf on the left wing with the 2 academy graduates in Guedes and Rose on the striker and right wing roles, obviously, respectively. And their squad is looking very strong. I don't expect to win in this one. A win would obviously be nice, but it's the Carabao Cup. There's not really too much money in this, so I don't really mind all too much. Like I say, they've gone very strong in there. Joe Ironside is a very, very good player. Thankfully, though, there is no Harvey Nibbs in the squad. We've won the ball back here straight away from kickoff. Now, Guedes loses out on at this occasion, and Cambridge will look to build an attack. Number 19 driving forward with the ball into the box. Well dealt with, though, by Matty Platt. And now Walker finds Yusuf down the line into DeJamis. Ball across here. Osadibe, big chance. Twisting and turning. Just runs into the Cambridge player against his former club. A big opportunity there for Osadibe. And another big one for Guedes there. 15 minutes in, it's been an action-packed start to today's game, and how we're not 1-0 up in this one, I will never know. And Cambridge looking to punish us here, coming forward with the ball. Good defending though from Jan Songo. That's a poor pass from Yusuf, and now Cambridge come forward again. 18 for us, deals with it very well, and now Halliday on the ball. Finds Jan Songo into DeJamis. He goes inside to Walker. Good first touch here. Out his feet. Finds Rose on that far side. Cuts in. Shot from Osadibe. He's blocked. And eventually Cambridge will be able to clear. Half an hour gone. Still 0-0. But it's been very action-packed so far. Now Guedes into the box. Really poor. Cross come short come pass. I don't know what that was. Either way, it was really poor there from Guedes. Good tackle there though from Brad Halliday. Now Cambridge are looking to build an attack over down their left hand side. And now number 4, a little bit of space out wide into number 7. Halliday does just about enough to see that one go out for a throw in. And Osadibe plays a 1-2 with Halliday. Back to Osadibe once more. He comes inside here to Walker. Ball into Guedes. holding the ball up nicely here, looking for that through ball. Doesn't really have much on. Yusuf now in behind, shoots. Big save though from Manion in goal. And we take another shot there from Guedes, and it's saved again by Cambridge's number 25. Corner from Walker there is a poor one. And now the ball is with, who's our number 27? That's Rose. All right, Osadibe had the ball there. The referee's blown for half-time. We've absolutely battered them. And somehow, we're not winning so far. Like I said, it's been a very action-packed first half. The Jameis is going to come off for Luke Hendry, who can play at left-back. And Jason Knight is going to come on for Richie Smallwood. Any other changes as of right now? Yeah, we're going to get Harry Chapman on as a right winger. I think he can play there. He can, but we're actually going to put him over onto the left-hand side and put Yusuf back onto his natural right wing position. We'll get underway for the second half, and it will be Guedes who does that for us. 3 changes at the break, hoping we can maybe get the breakthrough in this second half as Walker picks up the ball, tackled though by the Cambridge United captain, and now he's driving forward with the ball here. Matty Platt wrestling with not with May there, sorry, and eventually win the ball back. Walker finds Guedes. Poor pass again. I think Guedes is going to have to come off soon. He's not having a good game whatsoever. And now Ironside into the penalty area. Well read though by Jan Songo. And now Halliday. He plays it into Yusuf. Osadibe now holds the ball up and finds Yusuf back into Guedes. Can he get an assist here maybe? He finds Chapman, who scores off the bench. Harry Chapman with the goal. Guedes, he's got the assist. He is now coming off. And our final change of the game, Matty Platt is going to come off here for Alex Hartridge. We're going to give Arthur Dunn a full rest in today's game. Get our final 2 subs on the pitch. And to say we started out with the second string players for this game, if we managed to get the win, that would be really nice for us. As I just thought I'd just try and give minutes and rest our main first teamers, to be honest with you. So a win would be a massive bonus. Godoy now. He holds the ball up and finds Chapman, the goal scorer, loses it though on at this occasion. Now Cambridge will look to counter-attack here. 19 plays the ball in around the back, 9 shoots there. Good opportunity for Joe Ironside. Took the shot on nice and early. Well defended though from us in the end, but that's a poor clearance there. And now Cambridge are coming forward, shot comes in. Well saved though by the keeper, and again we've given it away. Chapman now finds Jamie Walker. He plays it through into Alan Godoy, into the penalty area. He looks to square it, but it's a poor pass in the end, and unfortunately doesn't connect with a Bradford City player. Godoy now picks up the ball once more. Yusuf, can he get a ball into the box? He finds Halliday, a bit of room. Walker, poor pass. Walker's not been great today whatsoever. Chapman, I think, might be back in for the next match. Songo now, can he deal with it? Big chance there for Cambridge. Thankfully, we managed to defend it. We've seen it through. We advanced through into, I think, the third round, the second round. I'm not really too sure. We advanced through into the next round of the Carabao Cup. I think that's into the second round. We'll take that, to be honest. We've got a game against Forest Green coming up now. And Jamie Walker, thanks for listening to what I had to say. I really appreciate the chance to play while I'm in such good form. Keep your feet on the ground. It wasn't a great performance. You actually played quite poor overall, Walker. Let's get into the final match then of today's episode, away at Forest Green Rovers. Into the final game then of today's episode. Just a one change to the normal team. Harry Chapman comes in and starts on the right wing with Walker moving down into that number 10 position. Yusuf does drop out of the squad as he's tired at this moment in time. Let's get into today's game then, and I'm feeling pretty confident, to be honest with you. I've submitted a number of loan transfers, if you get what I mean. I've tried to get a number of Premier League youngsters in on loan, and we've submitted a fair decent amount of offers. Whether they come through or not, we'll have to wait and see, because as always on FIFA, every Premier League youngster is always unwilling to relocate, and I don't know if that really includes loans or not. We've agreed some deals with the clubs. If you see any of that, it might be in today's episode, but I think more than likely it will now be in the next episode. We've had a couple transfer offers come in for our players as Forest Green go close there very early on. Like I say, we've had a couple transfer offers, but nothing really concrete, nothing for any of our star players anyway. So if we can get some of the squad players out the door, that would obviously be very nice. As we got some nice build-up play here. Shot comes in over the bar. 15 minutes in, both sides have had a decent chance each so far, but nothing really too clear-cut as Forest Green come forward here. Building up very nicely. They've got an overload on that far side. 16 looking for a ball into the box. Well dealt with though by Alex Hartridge, the man who we signed from Exeter City not too long ago. And now Walker picks up the ball here, loses out though, manages to win it back, but then loses it once more. Now Forest Green come forward, brilliant defending though from Hartridge. Patterson finds Godoy into Walker, got to score, squares it to Jason Knight, and our multi-million pound signing from Derby County is on the score sheet once more. This is why we brought him in. His quality on the ball cannot be disputed, and our number 7 scores once more. Half an hour on the clock. We take the lead again in another League League One fixture. As I said, we're not here to make up the numbers this season. We are looking for back-to-back promotions, and at this moment in time, it's looking very, very likely. Approaching half-time, can we say solid until then? Shot comes in there from Matty Stevens, but it's an absolutely shocking one, and we should be able to see this game out now, hopefully. But Forest Green do come forward here. Number 2 picks it up, finds Matty Stevens into 29, back to Stevens once more. Absolutely a fantastic football there. I mean, my eyes couldn't even keep up with that, never mind the players. I feel like that one was potentially a little bit unrealistic. Forest Green equalise just before half-time. I mean, we've had a bit more chances, but apart from that, they have been the better side. So I'm thinking about maybe a change in formation, get the wingers off. But we don't have a backup striker to play that at the moment. It has to be some sort of one of these, maybe. Potentially, we'll put Jason Knight in the middle. We're going to get Jamie Walker off, bring Guedes on, and just go to a 4-4-2 flat. Constant pressure. We're going to tell them to play wider when we're defending. Get higher up the pitch as well. And we'll just try and create a little bit more. Get some more bodies in the box and just go for it. We want to win this match. Let's get away for the second half. It will be Godoy to get us underway for it. And fingers crossed we can have a much better second half. Because the first half wasn't exactly great. You know, we've not really pulled up too many trees there. Guedes is on. Big opportunity for him in this one. It might be his last opportunity for a while. As the shot comes in there. Poor one though from Arthur Dunn. We need him to be converting chances like that. Guedes now as my second channel video alarm's gone off there. We're coming forward. Done with the shot. Just wide. Unfortunate that one. Really, really unfortunate. I thought the alarm might have been lucky. Unfortunately, it wasn't though. Now Forest Green are coming forward here with some nice build-up play. Once again, ball in behind. 17 with a shot. Big save though from Harry Lewis. His first big save of the season. And that was a really nice one. We come forward here though. Great ball in round the back to Harry Chapman. Cuts it back here to Godoy. Guedes. I don't know what that was. But it was very bad. That was absolutely shocking. Right, Knight's going to come off for Smallwood. Patterson's going to come off for Osadibe. Chapman's going to come off for Rose. And Mumbury's going to come off for Halliday. It's not the changes I really want to make, but we just don't really have the squad depth as of right now. And Forest Green are starting to overload us quite a lot here. Another big opportunity there for them. And somehow they haven't scored yet in today's game. Smallwood finds Osadibe. 2 players who could be on their way out potentially, especially Osadibe as Arthur Dunn enters the book here. 15 minutes to go. Still 1-1. A point away from home is not the end of the world, especially when we've been the worst of the 2 sides. Godoy not having a great game once again. And now Forest Green come forward. Sevens in on goal here. He cuts inside. Stevens with a shot. It's well blocked, but it's not clear. 26, loads of room. Well tackled. And now number 3 finds it into 21 inside the penalty area. And Matty Stevens again with a high, wide, and definitely not handsome shot there. There might be one last chance in this game as Lewis with a terrible pass, and he's gifted it straight to the Forest Green player. Good tackle though from Hartridge approaching that 90th minute. Halliday ball in behind. Dunn cuts it back. Godoy can't get there though, and it looks like Forest Green are going to get one last chance. Brilliant tackle though from Hartridge. Heart in your mouth type of stuff, end-to-end sort of match. It ends in a 1-1 draw, and on the balance of play, probably a deserved point there. I think we had some good chances, but they were definitely the better of the 2 sides. We'll advance forward to this game against Shrewsbury, and we'll see if any of them loan offers do eventually come through. Harry Chapman says, "Hey boss, I know people have been talking about the position you're playing me in. I just wanted to say I'm ready to do whatever's necessary to make us successful. I'm happy to play as a right winger if that's part of your plan. You'll do for me." Love that sort of attitude, Harry Chapman. And then we'll move on and see if any of these potentially come through. We've got a training day here which we'll quickly simulate through, and then I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Something is happening. It's a player coming in. We have our first signing of the episode. It's finally come through. I believe I know who this man is, and the football club are delighted to announce the loan signing of Chelsea youngster, left back, central midfielder. He's been getting a lot of first team football last season. Lewis Hall joins the football club on a season-long loan. We managed to get his wages down nice and cheap. Again, I don't know what his overall rating is, but you know, you think it'd be quite decent. Really happy to get this one in through the door. I think this one could be a really, really good signing for the football club. We need some competition in that centre of midfield, especially with it look like Osadibe is going out the door. I've just realised there, he's in for 2 years, not 1 year. We're paying a 45/55 split. Apparently that's 5k. I think that's his total wage. So we're only paying about £2,000 of that, I do believe. 63 rated is not bad. That's better than Osadibe, and he's pretty versatile. Really happy to get this one in through the door, despite whoever it is, the board or someone is saying that he's not good enough. I'm happy with this signing. Lewis Hall comes in. He's a better option than Emmanuel Osadivi, who we now need to get out the door because he's not going to get any football now whatsoever. And I think Lewis Hall is a really, really good signing, in my opinion. Really happy to get that one in through the door. I'm going to leave it there, though, for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could generate 30 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that would be massively appreciated. Confirmation there, Lewis Hall is in for 2 years at this football club. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed. If you haven't already, with that post notification bell on, it's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below. Please suggest any youngsters and all that type of stuff that you want to try and see me sign. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Peace.